Good morning, good morning. It is May 30th, 2020. So we're just going to look at how the yard has changed, the garden has changed. This bed is just pitiful. It's not doing very much right now. I did plant some cucumbers and they all died. I'm just having a hard time with cucumbers this year. Of course, we still have kale. And we have my gladiolus. We've had pink and yellow. And so down here, I planted one of my hibiscus. It's red. It was red last year. And I killed it. And this was the one I was nursing back to health and decided I should put it in the ground. And over here, we have flowers. These are blue salvia, and these here are African daisies. So I've got 3 of those planted along there. And then down in the end, we have some cinnamon basil, which are very pretty. And pretty purple flowers. Some more salvia. Kale on the ends. I'm not sure what these 3 plants are. I planted them from seed and I can't remember what they are. So, and then in the back, I have snapdragons. 1, 2, and the third one, that's grass. The third one died. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll plant some more cinnamon basil there. So over here we had cucumbers. They were doing fairly well. And then it's just been very wet lately, so they look pitiful. I'm not sure what we're going to do there. I've been trying to germinate cucumbers this year, and it's just not been super great. So over here, I do have one cucumber that seems to be thriving pretty well. And I don't remember the variety of that. It's a mess. I have to mow here, so it's just kind of grown up. But over here we have, these are Dixie speckled bush beans. They're doing really, really well. I've never grown beans before, and then here I've got 4 yellow squash varieties. I don't remember. I planted 4 different varieties. They were all in a row here, and then I realized that wasn't going to work. So I moved them and spaced them out a bit. I've had a hard time germinating peppers too this year, and I'm not sure why. But this was our mystery pepper that grew when I put all the dirt back. And then I generally don't buy starts from the grocery store, but most all my stuff is from seed. But this I bought yesterday. It's an orange sweet bell pepper. So we'll see what happens. This is scarlet runner bean that I had over there. And the TP trellis thing kept falling. So after we put these trellises up, I moved it over here. We'll see how it does. And then this is just a tomato that kind of got left behind, and it had some cilantro. Actually, I was growing the cilantro in the pot, and then I guess a tomato seed dropped in there. So I decided to plant it all out in the garden and see what happens. It's doing okay. I had a ton of bulbs for flowers, and I didn't do anything with them. And you're supposed to plant them, like January, February, where I live, and it's on 9A. But I found some, and it had a little bit of growth, so I decided to go ahead and plant it. And this is a dahlia. And if I come over here, this is another dahlia. So hopefully they'll do well. So back over to this bed. I've got some sweetie pie pumpkins planted here. along this trellis. My husband and son and I, we just put in these trellises. So I'm super excited. I'm trying to cover them. And down here, somewhere in this dirt, I put another runner bean, so we'll see. Over here, we've got some dinosaur kale. It's doing pretty well. And then these are my tomatoes. So every year, it never fails, my tomato labels always get mixed up. These are some I put in at the last minute, but I think that these are Roma tomatoes. I'm not sure what these are. I'm excited to see, what they come out to be. And then these here, let's see if I can find them. Oh, here. These are my yellow pear tomatoes. Super excited about those. And these are a larger variety that's doing really well. And these are just a large cherry. It just says large cherry. I do know that. This here, you can see the white flower there. These are snapdragons. They were white snapdragons. And I don't know if I just need to cut them back or if they'll just continue to bush out and grow. I'm not sure. So if you know, let me know. These are cherries. This is my one cabbage that I'm growing this year. And it is doing exceptionally well. Here's another one, but it didn't do so well. And then those are yellow snapdragons. And these are purple snapdragons. I love snapdragons. These are all from seed. Here I've got more of a larger variety of tomato. We've had a couple of these and they're very tasty. Some more large cherry. And then I believe that these are my Aunt Ruby's German green. We've had one of these. It turns just slightly blush and it is fantastic. So, and then these are more large cherries, I believe. So, but they are getting very, very tall. So, ooh, and the sun is bright this morning. And this is my squash. We have harvested a lot of these. This is Ronde Denise. I'll show you. See the round squash? And it's doing really well. And then over here, I need to trim this, but we have golden zucchini, and it's doing rather well. The golden zucchini seems to do real well every year for me. Oh look, and I've got okra that I need to harvest. And this is okra. This is Clemson spineless okra. And then I've got some little babies right there. And anyway, I have some other little baby plants coming up that we planted some more okra. I'm under another trellis here. So we're trying to fill these trellises. I'm trying to fill these trellises. So right here is from a seed that I planted, and this is called a Royal Golden Watermelon. It's a smaller variety. Very unique. It's got a solid yellow rind. Oh, here's Max. Max came to join me in the garden. Hey, buddy. And then, red flesh. So, and I planted another one here. No, and then we've got some melons here. We've got a watermelon here. Got several varieties out here. Got one here. Just move my vines back. Let's see. We've got two different kinds of cantaloupe in here, between here and over there. And I've got four different varieties of watermelons. This is just lettuce that has gone to seed, is bolted. It's too hot. So, but it's still pretty. I can get seed off of it. And then watermelon vines. And over here we have a unique variety of honeydew. We got one there, one tucked in there, and then one under here. And then over there we have a cantaloupe. And these vines are we're trying to cover this trellis. And then over here we have pumpkins, all different varieties, mostly small varieties, because I want them to climb this trellis here. And I'll show you what we got. Looky there, looky there, we've got a pumpkin. And I just think it's the most beautiful thing. All the foliage. Oh, look, we have a little pumpkin here. Let's see. And throughout. But they're very pretty. And then I planted some Shanghai melons that I grew from seed. Here and here and there to help cover this trellis. And those are a French melon, a small melon. And then I have some more things to put out. I have some what do I have? Some spaghetti squash starts that I have started that need to go out. And I have tons of flowers that I want to get planted up. So if you have any ideas or any suggestions, feel free to let me know. This is the garden. May 30th, 2020. I feel like we're behind for sure, but I love it. And my favorite place to be. You guys have a wonderful... Oh, wait. I want to show you the chicken coop. Don't judge. There's a mess out here, but we're working on it. We got chickens. They're probably like 3 months old, maybe. But my wonderful husband has been hard at work building us a chicken coop. All of this will be cleaned up after we get finished. But we've got our run, and we've got our coop. And we don't have our doors on yet. But hopefully we'll get to finishing it today, and then I can, we can get the chickens where they need to be. And since we're over here, I'll just show you my rose bush that I planted. It's doing extremely well. This is an Olympiad rose. It's a red rose. It's very, very pretty. And it's doing well. And then here's my lemon tree. This is the one that I was nursing back to health, and so I finally decided to plant it. We'll see how it does this year, next year, and maybe we'll get some growth from it. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon.